Since the beginning of time, we've been waiting for a specific, monumental event to unfold, and at long last, that moment has arrived. Core Keeper is finally out of early access and into 1.0. Kind of. Hello, and welcome back to the fully released Core Keeper. If it's your first time, consider subscribing and joining the Swarm as we start a new game with a new world. Name it adequately, and we'll change the save icon to this strange, never-before-seen symbol. So I built a very small cemetery with only a couple of graves.
So what was that all about?
Set our difficulty to hard for greater rewards. I'll set the world seed to the start of the channel. And now there's world generation settings. Ooh, we can change the chaos of biomes, which we're gonna set to extreme. And ore density, we'll just set all of this to extreme. And now we'll hope for the best as it's time to start with character creation. And we're not going to do hardcore on the off chance that we potentially pass away, so we're going to just do standard. And we'll give our character an amazing set of hair and adequately name him perfectly fine, or run out of characters with perfectly fin. We can also change the background of our character, which will give us starting perks, like the explorer, which will let me run away from things, the miner to mine, the fighter to punch things in the face, a chef to cook mushrooms apparently, everyone's favorite gardening, everyone's least favorite, the fisherman. I don't remember the ranger, but it gives us 3 range combat, or the mage, I don't remember this either, with a simple staff and magic skills, or a warlock, which gives us summoning skills and Tome of the Dark. Ooh, I really like the sound of that. Or a nomad, an ordinary, boring person. But we are definitely gonna give Warlock a try. And with that chosen, off we go to our first narrated cutscene.
Wait, what was that?
In a place far away from anywhere else.
Oh no. Oh no, no, no.
You are a part of a group of explorers making your way through the forest. Feeling a strange presence, you notice something between the trees. Drawn to it, you approach the strange relic and raise a hand towards it. Upon touching its surface, a blinding light engulfs you. Ah, my eyes! And now that we've been adequately blinded, we find ourselves back in the world of Core Keeper. And here's our Tome of the Dark, which summons a ranged bat minion. No, not bats. I don't like bats. I'm not entirely convinced this one's gonna work for me. And so now we'll check out our skills. And here's the new magic and summoning. And we can click to expand to see what all we can get. We can get minion attack speed, minion critical hit chance, or we get 10% minion lifespan, or minions heal you for 1% health when they despawn. But for now, like every survival game, it's time to gather wood. Then we'll make and place some torches around the core, so then we can kind of see what's going on. Now that we're able to see, these statues represent bosses that we need to kill and place their innards into. But it looks like they've changed this, because it used to be the slime critter, gorm critter, and hive critter, but now we've got this weird dude here, which I think might be Mulgaz, but we'll see. But for now, we need to gather more materials. And we can never forget to harvest our shrooms. And we gained the level for running. With every 5 levels, we get 1 skill point to buff ourselves. So for now, we'll make a basic workbench for crafting, place it, and we can already craft endgame armor, the wood armor set. So we'll grab some pants, chest plate, and the wooden helm. And we'll also grab a sword as well. And since I made extremely large pits and rivers, we're gonna need to bridge over them, so we'll make a couple of wood bridges. Now we'll equip all our stuff, and now our character is now ready for combat. So we'll grab a torch and we'll start mining these dirt walls. And we see our first little victim, which we're gonna place a light so we can actually see the enemy. And now we're gonna kill him. Now that the worst is behind us, we can look for copper. Like this, so we can upgrade our equipment. And it looks like this is a little campsite, so we'll just burrow in here. Ooh, what is this? Oh, it's a white cherry tree. And it looks like a table with a small lantern and a valuable urn. And that's about all that's here. So we'll continue to explore. And I think run into our first massive lake. And these little veiny tiles are spawning platforms for shrooms and danger shrooms. So we'll mine them up for later use. Dodging and killing the present danger shrooms. Ow, 47 damage. Oh my gosh. We need to be very careful. We're gonna die first thing. Now that they're gone, we can make some more torches. Oh, I completely forgot we can make a wooden pickaxe.
And nothing unexpected ever happened. So instead of punching the walls, we can use a pickaxe instead. And shovels will be useful for whenever we get to an X in the ground, which is like buried treasure. And we did get a lantern, which will provide us glow, so we'll throw this in our lantern slot. And now we don't necessarily need to hold a torch, but we will since that lighting sucks. And here's the X in the ground, so we can grab our shovel and dig it up and get us something, which I think is just a root seed. And these are the start of our massive farm: heart berries and glow flowers. Now we'll collect the last of the mushrooms and all the tiles and kill the surviving mushroom. And now back to mining copper. Oh my gosh, this area has so much light and open floor space, perfect for a base. And there's a lot of mushrooms that are very angry with me. So we'll start to gather. And there's a bunch of crates that'll give us goodies. Like whatever that was, which I have actually no idea what it gave me. Maybe wood? That gave me cabling bread, which is yummy food, which we're already almost starving to death, so we need to keep on top of that. So we'll eat, so then we can hopefully slowly regain our health since we're kind of low, and we'll continue to gather. And we got some X's, which gave us a seed and another seed. And we'll always try to have bridges to cross gaps, especially to important loot, like this bomb pepper. And we forgot to clear the rest of the danger shrooms. And we gained a point in melee damage, which reminds me that we're a warlock, so we should probably be using our Book of Bats. How much durability does this thing have? Only 100. Well, we'll have to give it a try. And we got these chieftain shorts, which look to be a lot better than our wood pants. So we're gonna put them on, and it gives us 7 magic barrier and minion attack speed. Ooh, and the chieftain headdress and tunic will make it a set bonus, which will give me 2 additional max minions. That's fantastic. And our inventory is almost completely filled, so we've already got to build a chest. So we'll go ahead and make it, and we'll keep our new base relatively close to the core as we gain a talent point in running. We'll place the chest, and now we'll go to our skill menu, and then to running, we can give ourselves 5% less food drained when running. And now with this beautiful storage, we can throw all of our crap in it. And since we're already filled, we'll make another chest and fill this one. And since we do have a little bit of copper ore, we need to smelt it to ingots for better equipment. And so we'll make another basic workbench, place it down, find out that we can't afford a furnace to smelt the copper yet, so we'll have to go back out and explore. Ooh, and there's another scene down here, which has a bunch of stuff that I want. And looting the chest, which has an iron fishing rod that I will absolutely take. With that done, it's time to continue exploring. Oh, and our pickaxe broke. So to repair it, we need a salvage and repair station, which requires copper bars. And now we do have enough dirt walls to make a furnace. So of course we'll place one and start smelting. And since it's just a basic pickaxe, I'm just gonna build another one. And while that's smelting, I'm gonna go out and try to gather more things. Ooh, and we actually got a copper locked chest, but we can't do anything with it until we get a copper key. And we gained a talent point to mining, so we'll go back to our skills, and we'll give ourselves 2% mining damage, which doesn't really mean anything with this crappy wooden pickaxe. And finally, we got something other than seeds, the triangle trinket, which is valuable to sell. And these are orange slime spawning tiles, so we'll need to remove those. But we'll gather the copper first. And my character is famished, but you're fine for now. We got copper to mine. And we broke our shovel. Now we'll go back and check on our copper, and we have 24 ingots. Throw 7 more, and we'll see what we can make, which we can already make the copper workbench, and we can make a cooking bot to combine ingredients. And so we'll throw our new facilities down, upgrade to a copper pickaxe, upgrade our shovel, and we can even acquire a hoe. We can get a belt pocket, which will give us inventory slots and more max health. And we have even more copper, because the next thing on our list is to get the anvil, which we can actually afford. And now we can place this down, which will allow us to make rubber boots, but mainly copper armor and a copper sword and a wooden bow, so we can do some range damage. Oh my gosh, the durability of the wooden bow is 257. Why the heck does my Tome of the Dark only have a durability of 100? What the heck is this? Well, for now we'll get the wooden shield for 6 armor. We'll put on our belt pocket, which gives us new slots. The hoe thankfully harvests in a 2x2 area, which will make clearing those spawning tiles a lot easier. But before we go out, I am quite hungry. So to combat that, we're going to use the cooking pot to combine heart berries, which gives gives regeneration, and mushrooms, which also gives regeneration, to get mushy berry pudding, which gives better buffs than either ingredient used. So then we'll throw the glow tulips in to make mushy tulip salad. That sounds delicious, which actually gives us a mana every second for 10 minutes. Speaking of mana, I want to make better minions, but I don't see anything new here, so we might have to upgrade the tin workbench first. So now we'll take our tulip salad while leveling up and throw our bomb peppers in there. And while that's being made, we'll run off and explore. Oh, what the heck is that thing? It's like a mega shroom minion. Can we summon our bat to it? Well, are you gonna do something?
I wasn't planning to, no.
What are you doing? Maybe he needs a direct line of sight. You gonna do something? Oh my gosh, ow, that did a ton of damage. Oh, now that it's already punched me, you want to start attacking. Oh gosh. Oh, it like charges and gains a shield of almost invincibility. Oh gosh. Die, please. Oh, run away. Oh gosh. Oh, it broke my sword. Bat, that is gonna take you forever. Oh, and you died. That's awesome. Well, that didn't work. We're gonna need a new sword. So we'll quickly make one, get right back out there. Bat, you're on help duty. Oh gosh. Kill him, kill him, kill him. How much health does this thing have? Holy crap. There we go. And we gained a stone skin potion, which gives us 34 armor for a minute. Well, we're probably not gonna need that for now. Back to exploring. Oh no, it's the moss. So this different color ground is actually clay ground, which means this is the clay biome, which is filled with a lot of stuff that really wants me dead. So we're gonna go over there.
Well, that's a stupid thing to do.
After culling some of the local mushroom population. Ooh, and we just got an oracle card, Aura, which is a ripped card with golden borders and an image of an ancient gemstone. It looks like it's part of a set, which the set that it's part of is the Oracle set, which is really powerful and requires a lot more of these cards, which are found all across the world. So back to mushroom culling. Ooh, there's a hidden area with crates, and that is a chest.
Hello there.
And those are spear throwers. Yeah, you stay far away from me. And so we'll summon our little bat to help us kill these mushrooms. So now we'll be the typical explorer and loot everything for our benefit. Which gave us a witch doctor vest, which gives us max health, a little bit of armor, and a max minion count? Absolutely, give me this. We got a crystal skull shard, which we need to combine to make something bigger, which is gonna be the crystal skull. But now it looks like they actually lowered the quantity that you need. It used to be like 15 or 20 of the things. But before we loot this chest, we need to go drop off our stuff, since our inventory is filled. So we'll smelt our copper, we'll go back down to our anvil to then make a copper sword, and now we'll go back up for that chest, which is gonna have a ton of goodies, and it even gave us health potions. While we are gonna tear the rest of this apart. And my mining damage is too low. Can we use the copper pickaxe? No. Well, we'll come back to mine you later. And we've entered the clay caves with a very angry creature, so bat, come out. Oh gosh. Why do you just sit there and stare at me? Jeez, bat, do more damage. Oh, more spears. Nope, we're gonna stay back in the nice caves over here. Oh, so now you want to kill them when they're far away. I'll hide here behind the wall, you kill him. Really? We're gonna do this again? Come on, bat. Why do I even have you then? There you go. Oh wait, I can summon 2 bats. Why did you guys stop attacking him? Thank you. Goodness, that took way too long. Oh great, there's another one. You got this, bats. Oh my gosh, you guys actually want to do your job this time? Ow, holy crap. Ow, that did so much damage. 2 health remaining. Goodness. Well, it looks like we're starting out with those health potions real early. We aren't fully healed, but it's time to go back to battle anyway. Oh, no. Oh, there's 2 of them. No, no, no. I'm sorry. Run away. Oh, no, no, no. Stay away. Bats, focus on the guy that's close to me. Ow, 127 damage.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Oh no, I found myself in a hole. Oh my goodness. We chose the wrong direction. And we need to make sure that we don't run into a corner, because that is almost instantaneously death. Alright, bats, I'm gonna need you to kill this thing, please. Stop following me, kill the thing. Ow, he still poked me. Bats, kill it. What the heck? There we go. Goodness, bats, you guys suck. So with that over, we're gonna grab some food. We need to get some tin because I really want to upgrade this Tome of the Dark. So now we're gonna carefully go back. Oh, there's another spear thrower. Bat, save me. Thank you. And now we need to smartly run around to hopefully not get killed. Like that. Here you go, bats. Okay, you guys despawned. That's not great. Get back out here, bats. Double punch him in the face. Thank you. Now we'll take all of this moss. So more of those turds don't spawn. And it looks like our first piece of tin. Holy. So, if we charge in there, we are absolutely doomed. But I've got a plan.
You always got a plan.
This is a good one.
We're gonna build ourselves a little cove, and we're gonna hide. Then bats, you guys do the work, please. Bats, they're right there. I can't get much closer or they will actually murder my face, please. Oh no. Thank you, bats, you finally started your job. You got a lot more to clear. You guys are doing great, and you stopped. Oh geez, that is a lot of spears. Bats, I don't need you hiding behind the cove. I need you out there killing. And they despawned again. The bats seem to only want to attack when I do, or the enemy is aggroed on me, so I'll have to make this guy mad and then run away. Ooh, and we got a lively egg, which is super nice if we had an incubator, but we don't have the materials for that yet. So in the chest you go. And we're gonna get a bow to help the bats. And since we're almost out of food, we'll grab the mushy tulip salad and back out hoping for more tin. Oh, but first we need to remove all this so they don't respawn. So these big boulders have a ton of ore in them, but we need to build a bunch of drills surrounding it. We can't punch it with our fist. We don't really need gold, so we'll continue to carefully explore. And more slimes. That appears to be more angry people, so we're gonna create kind of like a dodging platform to move back and forth. We're gonna place our bats, of course, and we're gonna shoot the spear guy. Wonderful. So now we can get to their moss and remove it all. This is the giant path of one of the bosses, Gorm the Devourer, which is just a really big, really angry worm. And I think here he comes now. There he is. Don't kill him. No, don't shoot him.
Stop! Just for once in your life, don't smash!
Big monster!
We are nowhere near ready for him. So for now, we'll continue to look for tin. And there's two spear throwers. Bats. It's your turn, you're up. Bats, come on, you guys suck. Ow, bats, gosh dang it. You see him? He needs to die. There you go, kill him please. No, don't come over here behind the stupid wall. Goodness, took you guys long enough. And we ran into some chrysalis, which spawned grubs that need to be culled. And come in for their goodies. And we're out of inventory space. Oh, that is so much more moss over there with more critters. But for now, we gotta run all the way back home. Ooh, and there's a copper key on the way, which I still don't have space for. Now I do. And now we can place our locked copper chest down and use our key to unlock it, which has tin bars and copper bars and a fang necklace, which gives us a 3% critical hit chance and 2 life on melee hit. And we do have a lot of tin, so we'll smelt it. And we'll place this strange decorative item up here. And since we're waiting for the bars, we'll spruce up our home. And we'll make a watering can as well to start growing some crops. And from all that crafting, we've upgraded our crafting skill and a couple of others. So we'll give ourselves a 12% multi-craft, increase our less food drained when running, which we do quite a lot. Ooh, 6% of all skill points added to max health? Yes, please. Which gave us like 4 health. And we can give our minions some attack speed. And so now we'll work on our base. With walls, walkways, a small shop house, and some gardens done, we can collect from our furnace with 19 tin bars. And so move our furnace into our little blacksmithing house. And so each entrance of our home is now blocked off with this incredibly defensive wall. And we don't have quite enough crops to fill up the entire garden, but we'll get there soon enough. But with the tin that we've smelted, we actually need to gather more wood before we can actually make the tin workbench. Oh my gosh, these lakes are huge. We're having to use tons of wood for all these bridges.
You did this to yourself.
And we found all the wood that we need. I see a lot of little glow tulips over here. So we'll kill the mushroom guarding them. And hopefully this will be enough to fill out our farm. And holy copper, we actually got a copper boulder. And a ton of little tiny veins. Ooh, wild warden pauldrons? What the heck are these? Holy crap, that is amazing. It's an entire set with a bunch of good fun stuff. And it looks like a chest piece, which would remove one of our max minions. I think I'm gonna keep my minions for now. If we'd actually bring them out, they could be useful to me. And we've stumbled across a music door. We can't break through the door or the walls, but I think we just need an instrument and play it to the door. So we'll just leave it for now. Witch Doctor Jeans? Ooh, 9% minion lifespan, and we're one armor set away from having the full Witch Doctor set. Unless we find a lot more Chieftain, because that gives us 2 max minions. So back to gathering. Ooh, what is this little area? Oh, it's just a rug and some chests, and a tree. Oh, I felt a slam. I hear it getting louder. I can't see Jack in this area, so it's time for some torches. And here's another copper boulder. I don't know where the hopping is coming from. Wait, I think I found it. Those are some big goo piles. And there it is, the first boss, Glurch. Which I do not think we stand a chance against him right now. So now that we at least found the first boss, we're gonna run away. And it looks like all of our crops are already grown and our wood farm is coming along nicely. And since we did get more copper, we'll smelt it. And we did forget to place our cooking pot, so we'll do that as we have some glow tulips and heart berries to cook. Then we'll harvest from our farms. And now we got a bunch of glowing berry pudding, so we'll put in more crops to make even more, as we almost completely forgot what we were doing. So we're gonna make our tin workbench. And do you have something that can make some magic stuff? I don't see anything. So instead we'll upgrade to the tin anvil, and we'll upgrade our pickaxe, and we'll grab some fiber real quick to make an explorer backpack, which will give us 10 inventory slots and some movement speed. And so now we'll replace our anvil, and this also can't make anything for our magic user. And we can upgrade from the wooden helmet to the copper helm, and now our character looks like that. And I do want an egg incubator so we can actually hatch our lively egg, which hatches into owl lucks, which if we get extraordinarily lucky, we could get that triple damage thing again, which absolutely killed everything in one shot. So we'll make the glass smelter and smelt our sand. Now we'll continue to upgrade our little home with protective spikes, of course. And it looks like our garden's already done, which means we can harvest again. And we should definitely have enough glass, which we do, to make an egg incubator, which now we can throw our lively egg in there and do nothing with it because we need power, which means I need an electronics table, which I am 1 copper shy of being able to make, which means for now the egg is gonna sit there as we go back out to explore for more copper. Oh, that is a lot of those little turds. I'm staying down here, don't you worry. Large landmass. This must be something good. Oh, what is that thing? It's like a giant dead boss and an angry slime. Ow. Everything does so much damage. Higher mining damage needed? Will my pickaxe work? No. Well, we'll have to remember to come back to this thing. Oh, are we healing from melee hits? Oh yeah, the Fang necklace gives us 2 life on melee hits. Well, back out for copper, but we found danger instead, so we're gonna make a defensive platform. And now we can shoot and hide and let the bats attack them too. That's cool that the bats actually break the projectiles too. And they keep running off screen, so we're gonna have to extend the platform a bit. And our bats decided to leave, so we'll summon them again. Oh, what the heck, it killed me in 1 shot. And we're back. Bats, you need to stop hiding from those massive hordes. I can apparently not even take a single hit from them before I just die. Is there any more throwy guys? Oh, I built a freaking path. No, I didn't mean to. Thank you for dying. Now we need to break that path before more spears cross over. Oh no, a spear guy grew back. Finally, we at least got 1. Okay, this is working super slowly, so we're gonna expand again without making a path for them to kill me. And hopefully we'll be able to kill them a little faster. Oh, my bow broke. Well, now I need to go back home because I need a bow. We probably should have made a repair station ages ago so that we could always repair our gear while out and about, but we need 2 scrap. Thankfully, we have a chest full of broken or useless armor, so with the repair bench, we can salvage all the armor and tools to give us scrap parts and basic materials. And now we can reinforce our wooden bow to do more damage and have a ton more durability. And this bench is coming with me. I wonder what it requires to repair our bat thing. Oh, just scrap parts. What about reinforcing? Oh, just fiber. That's fantastic, and it doubles our durability. So we are absolutely gonna do that. And we probably should repair all of our armor. It actually looks like these chieftain shorts are better than the witch doctor, because even though this gives us a 9% minion lifespan, this gives us almost 12% minion attack speed, plus more health and a magic barrier. And now we're gonna go back out for more copper and more killing. Oh great, all the spearmen respawned. Did we kill all of them? Please not be a spear thrower over here. There is no. Ooh, there's a spear up here though. And we're at least gonna remove all this stuff so they can't respawn here. Then take out the last of the spearmen. Fantastic, I think that's all of them. So now we can explore in peace. Ooh, it looks like we got another music area. This is gonna be a tough guy. So eat some food and then make him mad. Ooh. He actually went down a lot faster than I thought he would. Ooh, there's another thing down here. It's a little campsite with a crossbow. Oh, thank goodness. And there's a chest in here with an enrage potion. Wooden crossbow, which gives me a piercing shot, and it gives more damage than even the reinforced wood bow. Take everything else. And a slingshot, which does so much more damage than even the crossbow. And this hunting spear is way better than our copper sword. So we're gonna replace our copper sword and our bow. Now our inventory is filled, but thankfully I remember that you guys told me that I could use the equipment slots to hold on to even more crap. So now we can continue exploring. Oh, that is way easier to kill these things. And then we can have our little bats and probably go back to equipment 1 so we can actually use both of our bats. And now we can kill them. And we already got a mushroom figurine, which admittedly doesn't actually do a whole lot, but it's rare and it's cool. And I'm gonna collect it. Now we can continue gathering. Oh my gosh, these things are really frequent. Ooh, an arch, which we need more mining damage. Oh, but there's a chest that has a bunch of goodies that we can't take, so we'll have to come back. And there's a big danger shroom. There we go. We have a bunch of rusty daggers, which we do not need. So we'll put down the bench and start scrapping stuff. So now we have some more inventory slots because the big guy dropped a bunch of things, like these ranger pants, which have a 3-set perk of giving a +1 to pierce. And we got 2 lively eggs and a weird little thingy here. Ranger hood, which is still not the set we want, but that's the set we get. And now to run all the way back home. And here we are back in the safety of our walls with an overgrowing wood farm blocking off our cooking pot. Wonderful. But we do have a lot more copper and some copper to smelt. And we have a podium for our Shroomman figurine. And for our wonderful trip out there, we got more gardening points, mining points, vitality, ranged, summoning ability, and for running, we have 2 different paths we can choose. We got 5% dodge chance after standing still, or 2% movement speed after running consistently for a short duration, which we run everywhere, so we're gonna do that one. And now while we wait for our ore to smelt, we're gonna harvest. Completely forgetting that you guys told me that I could use a hoe to collect on my gardens. Then we're gonna push the wood vines back. And with all that cleared out, we can go back to cooking our food. And it looks like the smelting's done. So with that, we can make an electronics table. We're gonna place that over here for now. And we need a generator, which requires 10 copper bars. But the lever also generates a low amount of power for only 2 copper. And we throw it on the ground. And it's enough to power the incubator, and eggs take a while to hatch. So while that's going on, I'm gonna make 2 more egg incubators because I have 2 more lively eggs. And it's powering all 3 egg incubators, so that is a lovely lever. And I want to make an iron workbench to see if that has an improved summoning item we can craft, but we'll need a lot more tin and iron to make it. And since clay caves are on this side, the Forgotten Ruins, which is going to contain iron, is going to be on this side of the map. So we'll make a bunch more wooden bridges and out to gather some iron. Oh my gosh, that spear is ridiculous. I was able to kill the big stone mushroom in a single attempt. And so now we're in the Forgotten Ruins with a copper boulder. And we're met already with a shaman. I'll kill a big guy too. No, don't kill the roly-poly guy. And he's dead. I wouldn't complain if you dropped your staff for me. Give me your staff. Dang it. I don't know what you guys are killing, but don't piss it off if it's off screen. Ooh, and there's a ton of copper here. Wait, I got another Tome of the Dark? Where did you drop from? I need to see if I can get a better version of it. Ooh, this is a little racetrack, and we got a simple staff, which does an insane amount of damage. Not compared to my slingshot, but I will switch it out since there is a magic skill that I would love to level up. And so we'll collect everything from the racetrack. And now we have a spear guy, so we'll test the staff. It's not bad, but slingshot's definitely better. Another roly-poly. I think I need you for better armor. So I'm gonna go back and see if I can still build that box to trap you. And there's 3 more up here. Holy crap. Oh no. This is caveling moss. This is where they spawn. Oh my gosh, how many fire people do you need? All right, bats, into the thick of it. Maybe we can get a fire staff from one of you? Still no staff, so maybe this guy wants to donate his to me. Oh, what the heck? I tried to move down. Stupid character, I said down and you like stuttered for a second. Before I leave, I'm gonna grab some tin and I'm gonna reinforce and repair the slingshot so it does a lot more damage. Now back out we go. And hopefully this time steering very clear away from the fireballs. I'm sorry, little roly-polies. You guys are in my way. Oh no, not again. Kill him, please. Bats, he's aggroed on me. Kill him, please. Now we'll collect these randomly dropped items. Oh, fire guy. And I think that was the last flame guy, which means I can remove this moss. And I get free reign to kill all these guys. Now that all of them are dead, we can start grabbing all the moss. And now we can mine the rest of the iron. Ooh, and there's another point of interest. What's this thing in the middle? Anhydro crystal, which is just a valuable. Well, we'll take it anyway. I'll take the podium, and we'll probably come back for the rest of it, but we do not have the inventory again. And I'll throw the iron in the furnace, and like always, as we wait for the furnace to smelt, we're gonna harvest. Now our iron's done, and finally, with enough tin and iron, we can make the iron workbench. So we'll replace the tin, we can make a cartography table, jewelry bench, and the scarlet workbench. I don't see anything new that can make summoning equipment. Well, at least until then we can grab our berry pudding, and we're actually gonna make another cooking pot since we produce a lot of food from that little farm. And I need a livestock workbench to carry those roly-polies home, and I also need a bug net to catch bugs to feed them. So with this cooking pot, we're gonna make a bunch of mushrooms and bomb peppers together to make mushy pepper wraps. And now we'll place down the livestock bench, and the cattle transport box is really expensive and requires planks. So we actually have kind of our work cut out for us, even if we want to catch livestock. And that is all 3 eggs cracked. So I'll grab all of the eggs and break them open and see what we get. A black owlux, a red owlux, and an orange owlux. And so each of these birds will give us 7.6 movement speed and 6.5 damage, but they can level up and they have individual skills. So we can put them in the pet slot, open up their skills, and see what their skill points can get. And this is what I'm looking for. Triple Trouble. Buffs owner with a 2% chance to deal triple amount of damage. And we learned last time that it does stack on top of critical damage for really high damage hits. So now we'll need to compare the birds to grab the best one. Where we have the red, which doesn't have any triple trouble, or the orange, which only has 2. So black owlux it is, because he's at least got 3 triple troubles. And I don't know what to do with these other owluxes, so we're just gonna kind of throw them in a chest. Good luck, guys. You guys are gonna sit in there forever. And I think with our amazing build, we are gonna go after Glurch, especially now that we have a pet that's gonna buff us too. But first we need to clear the arena out, or Glurch is gonna squish us like a bug. Ooh, what is that blue circle? Nope, I can't go over there. I need to fight Glurch first. Now since our Owlux leveled up, we can actually give our first buff to Triple Trouble. And I don't know if it affects my minions, but I'm pretty sure it won't. And we got a figurine. We'll summon our bats, have a quick snack, and now it's time to cue the boss music. Hey, Owlux reached level 3. Oh, he's gonna get a lot faster. Bats, you better keep up. And Glurch is defeated. bring our first merchant, which we can buy curious eggs, which are also hatchable, and we can purchase copper ore. And Glurch is going to give us a ton of crap, including an oozy egg and a slime stick. That does a lot of magic damage, and projectiles bounce on impact, and it cuts their movement speed in a third. Goodness. We get the Glurch eye, which is the quest item, and I got the slime oil that allows me to trap the merchant in our base. Now we can take the chest and clear out the arena so we don't have to deal with all this crap again. And while we're at it, we can gather some worms, so then we have food for the roly-polies. So now we'll head back home to more overgrown wood vines and a farm that's ready to be harvested with a catchable worm. So we will at least put this necklace on, which will boost us. Or not? Why can't we equip this?
I'm not seeing it.
It's right in front of you.
Oh, the necklace can't go in the ring slot. I'm actually gonna keep my Fang necklace because I like the 3% critical hit chance. And I hope that it has an effect on my minions, which we can check and find out that it doesn't. Well, I'll keep for the critical hit chance anyway. And I have the slime staff that looks like the melt stick, so we definitely need to see how this works. I need a test subject. Shroom people. I have a stick to test out. There you are. Oh my gosh. That is fantastic, like in an enclosed space. And it does 100 damage per shot. Since we did find the complete ranger armor set, we'll throw it on the mannequin. So now we have a ninja guarding our blacksmith area. And we'll throw our oozy egg in the incubator. And we'll move the pedestal up here with our slime figurine. Harvest again. Eat something before we starve to death. Make some more pudding. Then head back to the core to go to the Glurch statue and place in the Glurch eye, which unlocks some new recipes, like the powerful slime sword that slows enemies, a Molgaz the Corrupted Scanner, and a Gorm the Devourer Scanner, which means they did replace the Hive Mother boss with Molgaz, so we'll probably have to blindly search for the Hive Mother if she's still in the game. And so with killing Glurch with the newly released Warlock and a super defensive home built, hopefully next time we can go after the next two bosses and figure out how to make a better bat book. But that is all the time that I have for today, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you guys did, please consider leaving a like and subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one.